They can't hear us.
Can you see us?
Now they can hear us. Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Good evening. On a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
How's everyone?
Dan is on the left this time, which is weird because normally he's on the right. But
On the left, on the left.
But yeah, so anyway, Dan's here. Dan, say hi. You said hi
Hi.
already.
Hello, everyone. Did I? I don't know. I'm saying it again. Hello, everyone. Everyone who's joining us.
Thumbs up the bum. It is a little bit of clickbait. If some people know what vabbing is, please keep it, because Dan doesn't know what it is, so let's just keep it quiet.
I've never heard of it.
Until I have to explain it to Dan, because when I heard about it... Anyway, right. So, as per, our first category is news. So, Dan, have you got something prepared, or...?
What, do you want my outrageous news, or we just
well, you can actually, go on if you want to do your outrageous news.
No. We'll save it for this section. So I just want to talk about, I suppose, obviously England-Germany final, isn't it, in the women's football. So we know we're going to lose on penalties. It's going to happen.
Well, even with the women's.
Mate, they're our bogey team, aren't they, or whatever they call it. So I just want to, it's just nice to see them get into the final, but against bloody Germany.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I think we put a lot of pressure on them there. That's the only thing.
I think there's been a load of pressure. Yeah, definitely. But I'm not sure. Have they ever got into World Cup finals in the football?
I don't know. Honestly, I do not know.
I don't know.
I've lost my news thing. What was my news thing?
Haha.
I hope they do. I think they deserve it because they've definitely done a fucking lot of work to get where they are.
Oh God, yeah.
And it's not easy, especially because they're women. Because women's football is like still considered like a Sunday league, isn't it? But
I think the problem with women's football is there's not enough money. So I think this is why England are doing actually quite well, because they're one of the few teams that can actually have like professional sides. Whereas I'm not sure what teams they beat in the sort of qualifiers or the group stages, but they were beating them like 8-0, 9-0. But they're like,
just was it Sweden teams. They played and they beat them 8-0 or something like that.
Was it? No, I thought Sweden they beat them 4-0, didn't they?
Oh, right, okay.
But then like there was teams at the beginning that they beat like 8-0, and I think it's just because it is just coming into sort of their professional era. If that makes sense. Mind you, the money's still peanuts compared to what obviously the men's football teams get paid. Did I see it as like Messi on like £750,000 a week or something ridiculous?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Mate, that is just a
and if any of them have the cheek to moan about their fucking electric bills.
Mind you, that's another story. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of the woman. Just say this woman, her boyfriend was like a professional footballer earning £100 a week, and she was still doing like her part-time job down bloody Tesco or something. I thought, fair play to her.
Was she doing that because she didn't want to get bored, or? I can't imagine they need the money.
I would have been sponging right off of him. I would have been.
I wonder if they're still going to get their tax relief thing that everyone's getting. The £400 or whatever it is, 350 quid.
I don't know.
For your bills.
Oh, I don't know.
It's as if that ain't going to make a fucking difference, is it? But
well, no, not £100 a week.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your
my story?
This is normal news. Normal news, or is this outrageous?
Yeah, this is normal news. So it's to do with the whole sort of. Hang on, your face is in the way, so I can't see it. Excuse me. That drink is a little bit fizzy. It's to do with the sort of like Jurassic Park theory, not theory. Well, I don't know what I'm looking for. But it's becoming increasingly apparent that we need to take a decision to accident tackle. But they are so basically scientists are like millimeters away, not millimeters away, but you know what I mean, from bringing back the woolly mammoth. And
oh yeah, I've seen this. They've been trying to clone them, haven't they?
Yeah. So there's the whole discussion of people saying, should they bring back the woolly mammoth?
Ooh, should they?
Is it fair? Is it going to go down the Jurassic Park lines? Are we messing with nature and the balance of things by bringing back something that was extinct? Obviously, we are the cause for well, we are the main cause for the woolly mammoth's extinction, apart from global warming. But we are the main cause because we hunted them to a near extinction. But should we really be bringing it back? Does it have any sort of gain for the Earth, for the world?
Are they releasing it in the wild? Or are they going to like do what Jurassic Park did?
That's the whole talk.
Stick them on an island.
Just trying to see if it says anything.
Because if they're just going to keep it in the laboratory, well, I don't know. That's not really nice.
Is it just going to become an entertainment thing? Is it not going to get? Because then you're kind of bringing it back just to entertain people, which is not really fair on it because it's an animal at the end of the day, and it needs to be like. I don't really. As I've grown, as I've got older, which is the subject of this sort of thing, is age. As I've got older, I kind of swaying on the side of not really agreeing with zoos. I mean, I get it that these animals have been born into captivity, so they don't know any different.
Yeah.
But it's like, now, we shouldn't really open new zoos, I don't think.
I suppose I'm going to play devil's advocate. If there's an endangered species, and we can, I suppose zoos are, mind you, I suppose I don't like zoos in the sense that you stand there, you go, oh, look at the gorilla. I suppose, should we have sort of more I'm going to call them private zoos. I'm not sure what the word is, but enclosed zoos where there are not
open to the public.
Not open to the public.
Yeah, like
would that be better?
Because the one up the road used to be that, didn't it?
Noah's Ark.
No, one up by the golf club.
Yeah, I thought it was called Noah's Ark, wasn't it?
I can't remember what it's called.
And now it's turned into Bristol. I don't know what. Well, I know the one you're on about. Where now, I thought that used to be a place where they used to keep all the sick animals.
Right. Well, I always heard it's where they kept animals that they didn't want to have on display in the zoo.
Okay.
It's not Go Outdoors, is it? I can't remember.
I go Wild
That's
Place.
It, the Wild Place. Wild Place. Yeah. Is it? So that used to be a place where they used to have animals that they just because they used to have the giraffes and stuff there.
Okay.
Because they had wolves there and giraffes and all this sort of thing. And then obviously they decided to open it to the public and move all the animals from Bristol Zoo to there, which I get it, it's bigger, it's got more space, but at the same time, I don't know. I think if there's an animal, because it's kind of like I'm kind of on the fence about it. I get like we need to keep certain species alive. Maybe if we didn't fuck up their environments in the first place, we wouldn't have to, but we need to keep certain species alive, but we shouldn't be trying to breed them in captivity just to keep them in captivity.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. You should just well, there's a lot of places in like Borneo, is it, with the orangutans where obviously the parents that have been killed, the orangutan parents have been killed. They've been rearing the children, but then they've been sort of keeping them semi-wild. They've been like obviously teaching them skills and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they're still technically wild animals, but with a helping hand. And eventually they do try releasing them into the wild.
Right. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, so that was my story because obviously I know they've been talking about this for a long time now, and they're bringing back the woolly mammoth.
Yeah. But, I've been hearing about it.
Scientists are like pretty much there. I think in the next couple of years we might see an actual wild woolly mammoth. And it will be released into Seattle, and it will fuck everything up like the T-Rex did in Jurassic Park.
Stay away from any exterior toilets, outdoor toilets.
Made of wicker. Made of wicker and sticks.
Yeah. Oh God. Taking a shit.
Oh, that bit used to scare me. That bit.
What, the one where you goes to the toilet?
Yeah, he just gets out of the car and runs over to the toilet. But the thing is, he sat on the toilet with his pants down as well. So you're just like, oh.
Do you know what the part that always scared me is the bit in the right near the end of the film when they're in the kitchen and it learns how to use the bloody lock. I was like, oh my God!
It looks through the window.
It looks through the window, doesn't it? Looks through the window, uses the bloody lock. I thought, oh my God!
Especially because I think I've seen the first one. I can't remember if I've seen it in the cinema or not. I think I did see the first one in the cinema.
I think we saw the first one in the cinema. See, I can remember. Or did we go to the cinema, but Casper the Friendly Ghost was on instead? Was that it?
The friendliest ghost.
Friendliest ghost there is. Yeah.
No. See, we used to have a woman that used to come to our house called Liz, and she used to come every week, and she had, in the back of her car, she had tapes you rented off her.
Okay.
And she had like, obviously that's how I see most of the films, because she had like the whole back boot of her car was full of VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Old Liz. That's how I think I've seen Casper. I don't think I've seen that in the cinema, because cinema was definitely
A treat.
Yeah. And whenever we went to the cinema, it was always like either White Ladies or it was the Helenese.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
It was cheaper.
When I was small, Cribs wasn't around, was it? So was there one down in Henbury at all? No. I can't even think where we used to go.
It was either a bus journey into town to watch White Ladies.
Yeah.
Or it was Henleys, which is another bus journey.
Maybe that's where we used to go. But yeah, no. Oh God, old man. Wait, we can't reminisce just yet, Chad.
Yeah. Sorry. Right. Cool. Next subject: movies. Okay. I've got my subject. Go on, Dan.
Wait there. Sorry. You
okay,
talk
I'll
about
go
yours
first.
for the moment, Chad. Yeah.
So, something I'm kind of happy about is that the fact that Brendan Fraser is making a comeback.
Oh, I did see this. What film's he doing?
So the current film he's doing, I don't know what it's called. It's called does it say it anywhere? It doesn't say what it's called, but basically it's Brendan Fraser is playing a man who's over 600 pounds in weight.
Okay.
That's it. The Whale, it's called.
That's interesting.
People were stunned after seeing the physical transformation of the 53-year-old who once played the muscle-bound George of the Jungle. Lest we forget.
Oh, I used to love that film. I know it was a bit shit, but I used to love it.
The film follows a 600-pound man called Charlie as he tries to reconnect with his teenage daughter, having left his family for a gay lover, who later died. So it's a bit of a serious role. It's not like, because normally what I remember of Brendan Fraser was kind of, he did like sort of comical, because what's that film where he's makes the deal with the devil, and it's
with Liz Hurley, isn't it?
Yeah, what's that called?
Oh, what's it called?
It's a great film. I love it.
What is it called? I've completely forgotten. Wait, let's have a look. I gotta have a look this up now.
And obviously The Mummy, the most famous ones.
Oh yeah, I used to love The Mummy so much.
Apart
the
from
first
3.
Yeah, 3. The problem with 3, I think they should just kill the mum off.
The mum?
Yeah. Rather than get a different actress. Just said she died, I don't know.
Actress?
Yeah, so in the third film they didn't use Rachel Weisz.
They didn't?
Is that her name?
Wait, is the third one I'm thinking of? Is the third one Scorpion King? Or was that number 2?
No, see, the second one's a Scorpion. Is that second one's? Yeah, second one's a Scorpion.
The third
King,
one's with Jet Li in it, about the Chinese bloke.
That's where they go, isn't it?
And his son. Yeah, no, I didn't like that one. I didn't enjoy that one. It's like flogging a dead horse. But
it's just a bit.
And the Scorpion King had the worst CGI ever seen in a film. I mean, even like these cheap ass budget ones you get on every now and then that are on like Channel 5 at 4:00 in the afternoon. This was awful.
It was so bad. Mind you, did you see they've made obviously they made a spin-off film with the Scorpion King, didn't they?
Yeah, which is actually pretty good.
But then they've literally done about 5 of them.
Oh.
Or something ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous how many they've done.
I know The Rock actually did one, which tells the story of how he becomes the Scorpion King. Which is actually pretty good. I thought it was pretty good anyway. But yeah. So yeah, that's my story. Brendan Fraser's making a comeback. Good, because he's a great actor. I know he had a really troubled 10 or 15 years.
He did. I think it might be Bedazzled.
That's it, Bedazzled with
Bedazzled.
what's her name? Liz Hurley.
Liz Hurley, she is stunning, isn't
Stunning.
she?
Absolutely. Even now,
Oh, Liz Hurley.
I'd still let her 50-year-old ass pound me.
Mate, I wouldn't chuck her out of the bed for farting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, Liz Hurley.
Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, she is. Yeah. I don't know why. See her. I can have her and bloody. Oh shit! I forgot her name now. Used to do Countdown. What's her name? Oh,
Carol Vorderman.
Carol Vorderman. Oof. Love a bit of Carol Vorderman.
I'm just seeing if I can share our live with people on Messenger.
Oh, are you? Okay. Oh, yeah. Posted a link. Excellent. What was I say? My news is: have you seen that Will Smith has finally apologised for slapping Chris Rock?
Has he?
Yeah, he did a TikTok video or a Twitch video. I don't know what it is, whichever video. Yeah, but he's finally apologised.
Right.
I haven't actually watched it, but do you think it was set up?
Definitely. Have you seen the original?
Yeah, what, the slap?
No, the original where the sketch came from.
No, I've not.
So there was somewhat filmed back in. I can't remember if it's a film or if it's a series or something. And I'm just sharing. I'm just basically pissing tens of thousands of people off by just sending them out links.
Excellent.
So there was. I think it was a film, and this guy is on stage and he's acting, and he says his wife's name, and he says, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking ass," blah blah blah. But it's not as serious, and he gets him and he hits him and stuff. And then, yeah, I've seen it on TikTok. I think there's people saying, "Oh, is this a bit sus?" And it's like a film that was made back in the 90s or something like that. But
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely looks suspicious.
I don't know. I think problem is that as soon as that happened to Chris Rock, literally his tours all sold out, didn't they? They all sold out.
Publicity stunt.
A massive publicity stunt, and like, I don't know why he slapped him. That's what baffles me. He slapped him rather than punched him. And
yeah, and if the scene, like before he does the slap, he's laughing, so you're just like,
yeah,
and then obviously he looks at his wife and she's not particularly impressed, but yeah, it's just all bad acting. It's all just trying to get a rise and make everybody watch it. That's all it is.
Oh god, yeah. Oscars are so bloody boring. I can't stand it. Just tell me who's won what, and then fuck off.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't need to hear this whole life story and.
Oh, I don't care. Do not care.
Who sponsored you and all this fucking.
Just say,
I grew up on the streets.
I grew up on the streets. Don't give a shit. Congratulations, you won an Academy Award. Now fuck off.
So have you got a movie story?
My movie story is I was just gonna well, I think my Will, does that not count as a story, Will Smith?
Yeah, that's fine if you want to use that.
No. I don't know. Or we can talk about how the Shazam. Mate, I'm looking forward to the new Shazam film.
Shazam or Black Adam?
Well, they're sort of both the same. Definitely Black Adam, because
is Black Adam bad, or is he kind of like on the fence, sort of?
He's a bit of an anti-hero.
Oh, right, okay.
So he kind of just does. If I remember right, is his wife dead? Oh, I'm not a massive. I don't know too much about Black Adam, but I think it's his wife's dead. So he'll do anything to try and get his wife back. So sometimes that obviously means like attacking Superman, or it'll be helping Superman, if that makes sense. He just doesn't care. As long as it helps his sort of end goal, he's not too worried.
Sorry, I just muted it. I'm munching on a biscuit. I didn't want everyone to hear me munching.
You're proper. I'm a little chomp there, aren't you? Little chomp chomp. Chompy chomp chomp chomp. Of course, have they released a new Black Adam trailer or not? I know, obviously, with Comic-Con, The Rock came on stage. Did you see that? It was pretty cool how he came on stage and they made him look like he was flying and stuff. I know it was only wires, but I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. People were messaging me saying, "Please don't send me this trip."
Oh God,
I don't care.
get abuse.
I mean, apart from that, there's not really been anything else in the movie sort of area. Not really, that I've seen.
No, I must admit, nothing. There must be some summer blockbuster coming out, surely.
I don't know. This is why I need a second screen.
Or just, I mean, yeah, The Rock. Obviously, now, did you see that? Apparently, they originally didn't want to kill Iron Man, did they? In Endgame.
Yeah, where did I see it? I'm trying to think what I saw. I think it was a deleted scene or something
Okay.
that wasn't used in not in Endgame. It wasn't used in the Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't want to kill him off. No, because he was like the biggest money making character they had. But
100%.
he had enough, and he was done with it, and his contract was over. So.
Mind you, he's not really. He did that shitty Doctor Dolittle film, didn't
He's
he?
not done much, has he?
What else did he do? Has he gone back to sleeping with prostitutes again?
Yeah, but look how much he got paid for the fucking Endgame.
Oh, how much is it a load? I bet it's sickening. I bet it's sickening.
Yeah, look.
I know. Who was it just in the news? I bet Tom Cruise is laughing all the way to the bank with Top Gun. It's just grossed over £1 billion pounds or dollars, hasn't it? So I bet he's laughing to the bank.
I tell you what, actually, a film. Did I tell you this last week? I watched. I think I did. Oh, shut up. Iron Man got paid. For Endgame, he got paid 200 million.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Well, it says Iron Man Avengers Endgame 2018, 550 million to 200 million, net worth 300 million. His Endgame isn't known as
200 million pounds. Do you know what? If I was that rich with 200 million pounds, I'd throw 100. I'd just throw money at people. Have this, poof. But I'd make sure to hit them in the face.
And then Chris Evans only earned 15 million.
Did he?
Yeah. And Chris Hemsworth.
I'm actually shocked how little they've got paid.
It knows, Dan. It knows. Look, it's the cider I'm drinking now. How does it know?
Know what? Was it no?
Look at the camera.
Ooh, very nice.
It's I'm drinking it now.
Oi. Excellent.
Spying on me. This problem. Yeah. So, So yeah, everyone else got like 15 million. Even for 15 million, I'd be happy with that. But yeah, 200 million, crazy.
Oh.
No wonder he didn't work for a while. But,
No. That's so good. Well, go on then, Chad. Are we going to move on now?
Yes, we are. I'm going to move on to games, which I don't really have anything for apart from. No, I don't.
Well, did you see Sony have released an update for the PlayStation, haven't they?
Right.
So let me try and find the article. Let me find it. So I think they've been able to do. So you can actually now. Let me find this. So now you can actually make playlists or you can make folders for games.
Yes, I've seen that.
I've seen that, and then they've allowed.
It's in beta though, isn't it? So only certain people.
Oh, it's in beta, is it?
Yeah, not everyone's getting it right now, but everyone's. There's like I think 2,000 people are trying it. That's something.
And then wasn't it like 1440p on the? Where is it?
Yeah. So that's. Yeah, I seen that on GameRanks. So that you can run it in 1440p. So
is that just in the menu or what? If it's in the menu, I don't really give a shit.
No, I think it's to run games at 1440 as well, so long as they're made to 1440.
Yeah, but I thought PlayStation 5 can do 4K, can it?
Is it that bullshit there where they say it can do 4K, it's 4K ready, but nothing is coming out of 4K.
It upscales it. Okay.
You know, remember the old 1080p thing when they used to say, "Oh, it upscales your game to 1080 from," because the old original Xbox was 720, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah.
And then
So I mean, it could do 1080, couldn't it? But then, I'd be honest, it's the main menu, so I don't really give a shit. Because I swear it must be able to do 4K, surely.
I suppose if games are done in 4K, you would have thought, bastard. Took a slice out of my. You can't see it properly. Right, so I had a bit of a fucking. This is Craig's story now. We can't talk about Craig's story time. It's not time yet.
We always got to have a little Craig story.
Yeah, but we'll have that later on.
Love it. Apparently, also Sony are working to increase the supply of PS5s, so you might get one, Chad.
I did see something actually. I don't know much about it. Hi, Seb.
Hello, yo.
The VR, is it Oculus Rift VR, the new one, the latest one? They're putting the prices up, aren't they, by £100?
What, by £100?
Yeah. So I was looking because I'm tempted to get VR, and I was looking, and the normal Oculus, because they're standalone, the normal one's like 299, and then the one 299, and then the next one is 399. So basically, I think they're going to put like £100 on both of them, which is upsetting a lot of people apparently.
Yeah, but it is bloody £100.
That's so say they're doing that. I don't know if they actually are though. I'm trying to think.
I know. Did you still see? Is it Phil Spencer? I think Xbox. They sort of tweeted a thing like, "Oh, what's your time favorite game?" Or blah blah blah. So Phil Spencer, who is he, the CEO of Xbox? He said the most game he's looking forward to is God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah, he's a God of War fan.
Yeah,
it does, Seb. Yeah, if I'm over here, it's over here. It's over here. Back here, you can hear me, and then the front. Sorry, that's my cool microphone.
Craig, I'm a little bit hard now.
Yeah,
a little bit stiff. ASMR coming up. Oh god, we'll have to do a bikini. Do you see like everyone does bloody hot tub podcasts or fucking? We'll have to do that, Chad. Get our man tits out.
We'll do it on holiday or something. Go in a hot tub and sit there and talk to people
in a paddling pool.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Our milkshake brings all the boys to the yard because their life is better than yours.
That'd just be. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some weird people come online and say they want to watch it.
Hey, mate, I'd sell my feet if I had to. You know, you get feet pics.
Yeah.
I'd sell them. It's only feet, isn't it, at the end of the day? I'll sell Jodie's feet. She's got man feet. There must be some guys who have a fetish for that.
It's big.
Whatever turns you on. John, you know you're into that as well.
Loves a good foot photo.
John's into a foot fetish, I bet.
Especially the hairy toes.
Hairy toes.
Yeah, we'll stop there before.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, mate, sorry, I'm taking up all the news now. But did you see somebody? Now, did you ever play Bully?
Yes. Did you, the 5K, the Unreal Engine 5?
Yeah,
It looks. I mean, there is a couple of bits that look janky, but yeah, it looks fucking mint. And I really, really do. They hope that someone takes the time to redo it.
Do you reckon they will though?
No, I reckon Rockstar will slap it down.
I just think you can't have a game about bullying people nowadays, can you?
No.
Do you know what? I never played it when it came out, though. I am gutted about that.
No, I never played it either. Apparently, it's got a really good soundtrack as well.
Has it?
Yeah. Ow, shit. All right. Yeah, but it did look really good, to be fair. A lot of stuff that's coming out in 5K looks really good.
5K? What about 4K?
Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, Unreal Engine 5, yeah. Mate, I can't... I think it's going to be one of those engines that everyone ends up using.
Well, they did that with the original, didn't they? The Unreal Engine. The original. Because I think Gears of War used it, didn't they? Didn't it?
Yeah.
When the people that made it or something. Yeah, it would become... Apart from the really big companies that make their own engines, like Santa Monica and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Now, I'm going to sort of make it. Now, I've seen a lot of things in the news now about people getting fed up with overly cinematic games. Now, a lot of people tend to point the fingers at sort of Sony first party exclusives.
You're right.
What do you think of that, then, Chad? Are you sick and tired of these very cinematic games where you're basically watching cutscenes rather than actually playing games?
I suppose a prime example is Last of Us 2, what I'm playing at the moment for live.
Yeah,
That's got a
yeah,
lot of Well, it has got a lot of cutscenes at the start. I think it all depends on the game and how.
yeah,
If it's setting everything up, then fair enough.
yeah,
I think a lot of developers now are doing like in-game cutscenes rather than separate ones, so
yeah,
it seems seamless because you'll go from the fight scene to then a cutscene to then another fight scene. I just think it all depends on how the game's made and whether it seems smooth and transitional.
yeah, yeah. See, what annoys me is when you see something cool happening in a cutscene, and I think, do you know what? I'd rather just play it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, I do prefer a game where I'm trying to think like because if you think games like Fallout never have cutscenes today.
Nope.
You are the cutscene. So if
You
you're
are the
looking at it,
cutscene.
you'll see it. That's what I really liked about Fallout is the fact that you could be walking along and all of a sudden someone could go off in the background and there'd be a fight going on and stuff like that. And unless you go over to it, you won't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I definitely don't like the cutscenes that take your attention away from the game for too long. But
Okay.
it's just finding that fine balance in it, I guess.
Yeah.
It depends on the
Yeah.
game, the kind of gamer you are as well, I guess.
Well, I mean, I game to actually play games, but at the same time,
I love a good
one
story.
of my favorite games of all time is Metal Gear Solid 4. Now, have you ever? You've probably never played it, have you?
Metal Gear Solid's all about the cutscenes.
Metal Gear Solid is all about. If you're not in a cutscene, it's what you're doing.
Yeah.
But no, see, I love that, but I think the cutscene is too long. That is true. If I need to put the controller down, the cutscene is too long. The cutscene should be used just to advance the storyline. That's it. I'm the one who want to do all the cool. I want to do all the cool shit.
Yeah. I think God of War did that. The original God of Wars did that pretty well.
Yeah, no, they all did because even when you went to fight, is it the end of at the end of God of War 1, you basically did you open Pandora's box and you turn into a massive, well, I don't know, you turn into a giant, don't you? A Titan.
Yeah, Titan. Wow.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Titan, or well, no, you don't turn into Titan, but you turn giant, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And then you actually fight it, and it's like really, really cinematic and dog's bollocks.
For when it was because it was PS2 original, wasn't it? And it was definitely ahead of its time when it came out. There was quite a lot of cutscenes in that, to be fair, and it was definitely the era of the cutscenes were done on the PC and then added to the game afterwards, rather than actually being in game, especially on the first one, rather than being in-game cutscenes. But obviously, as time's gone along, they've done like number 3, and then the latest one obviously used in-game cutscenes, whereas the previous ones used PC-generated ones. But
Yeah, I know what you mean.
even then, I could talk all day about God of War.
Mate.
But anyway, we need to get on the subject because the subject's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, okay, go on then.
Oh no, I haven't changed it. Damn it! I'm such an amateur. I'm such a disappointment.
Well, yeah.
Cringe.
The not so famous. Oh no, you've not changed it.
That's what I just said.
Sorry, I've just seen it now. I was like, what, you not changed? You bloody cringe.
Okay,
Nice.
so are we ready? Apologies now. This, well, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's pretty graphic. So the title of this video, I think the title of this video is Vabbing.
What is this? I've obviously never heard of this before.
Vabbing. So I seen a TikTok, and this guy says, this girl's like, I've just come into the gym and I'm vabbing. And then this guy comes on and says, whatever you do not Google this. No, I have to Google it because
You got it.
yeah. So I Googled it, and I was like, okay. Okay, I'll just read what it says here. So, in case you have not got a clue what vabbing is, and if so, lucky you, it's the latest TikTok trend that promises to attract potential partners. The method is simple. Vabbing is just vagina dabbing, basically using vaginal juices as a perfume. It's long been claimed that the scent of a big part of attraction. So people have been dabbing their vaginal fluid onto places that they would usually put perfume on the wrists, neck, and behind the ears. A lot of people claim they find it
That's
madness.
not real. That's not real.
The problem was the TikTok I seen was some fat blackbird. So it's like, oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, mate, can you imagine? That's proper gym minge. Imagine that you would sweat it, and you just dabbing yourself everywhere. Oh,
How do you get the? What do you do? Do you like use a cloth or something and kind of just?
Yeah, but why would you do it anyway? Why? What? No.
It's like rubbing knob cheese on you or something, isn't it? It's...
Oh, a bit of crust.
Apparently, it's a new trend. Apparently, it gets you a man because the men are attracted to the smell. I definitely wouldn't be attracted to anyone's vag smell.
Gotta get the juices flowing. Oh.
So what do they sit on a bike for half an hour and then get off and just get like an empty cup or something?
Oh, mate.
Oh,
no.
Anyway, I seen that and I was like, no, this can't be real. But apparently it's real, and apparently it's becoming a craze in America.
But it had to be bloody America.
You go into a gym covered in your own minge juices, and why do you go to the gym to pull in the first place? This is something that bothers me. Like, okay, so we're going to get on the gym subject now. Apart from this nasty stuff, just animal instinct.
Just animal instinct. When you spell it,
instinct.
John, you got to go for it, haven't you?
It's just damn near disgusting. So I do have a rant about gyms, and I don't go to the gym anymore because I've got my own gym in a garage. But why do I know I'm going to say it? Why do women go to the gym wearing stuff that's quite revealing? And I know I get it. You're going there to do stuff, and this stuff helps you work out on that. But there are some girls that wear things that are like massively inappropriate. Put their phone on record themselves doing something, and then get shitty when a bloke's staring at them, or vice versa. Like if a bloke comes in with really tight lycra shorts on and no shirt, and starts squatting or something, and then women look at him and he gets upset about it. It's like, I don't know. That's why I don't like gyms anyway.
Mate, the worst thing for me is, do you see all? It's when they do squats, and they have the shortest hot pants in the world.
Yeah.
You're like, just I don't know. Whatever makes them feel comfortable, I suppose. But I suppose if they're maybe it's because of vabbing. You know, if you got the shortest shorts possible, you can get that smell out better.
Jesus Christ. I don't go to the gym anymore. That is one of the reasons. Well, actually, I never had an issue with like. I mean, I never had an issue with people staring at me.
No, oh God, no, yeah.
People are just like, oh, there's another fat bastard just trying to lose some weight. So, but I mean, sometimes when I went to the gym, there were some girls there that were just wearing like next to nothing. I could see everything. I could see what the mothers gave them, and you're just like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you don't have to wear those tight ass. You can wear those tight shorts or tight lycra or whatever it is, with some baggy shorts on the top. I mean, yeah, I think some people just go there just to pull or just to like get attention and stuff.
You got to get a picture for the Instagram, haven't you?
But then I suppose if you're going to the gym in the first place, you're trying to improve yourself, but you want to look better for people as well, not just yourself, but for people, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's my rant over. Vabbing.
I am blown away. Absolutely blown away by that. I'll try and get Jodie to do it later.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Even if Rosa did it, I'd be like, "Nah, for fuck's sake, piss off."
So,
Get in the
like,
showers.
sorry, I'm going to explore this a bit more. But what happens if they're on their period then?
Yeah, it's not vabbing, it's dabbing.
That's tapping. Oh,
They're coming with war paint.
oh, no. That has to be made up, surely. Surely it's made up.
Apparently not. I mean, it's on the fucking internet, for Christ's sake, saying we're explaining what it is. Wrong, fucking wrong. But it's like every craze, though. Someone does it and says it works, and then everyone jumps on it, and then it just becomes massive.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be taking my personal hygiene advice from TikTok.
No. I would definitely won't be rubbing my knob all over me before.
Yeah, as I say, so what's the man version? Do you let yourself get a bit of cheese and just like scrape it off or something?
Fuck's sake.
Silence.
It's either knob cheese or it's like you just wank into your hand and then rub that all over your face or something.
Oh, no. Son, this is getting banned. We're going down the rabbit hole now. That is absolutely disgusting. Right, well, my cringe news was some old granny who wanted to be buried with a £600 cock, but I don't think I can compete.
Sorry, Seb. It came up on my thing. I didn't notice it, but it came up on there saying someone has used a sex or offensive word. Do you want to approve? I mean, we've set it up so the Twitch knows that this is an adult channel. So, but yeah, I just had to approve your pre-ejaculant comment.
Happens to the best of us.
Schoolboy humor.
It is schoolboy
humor.
It is.
We are children at heart.
The lowest denominator, John.
Anyway, so the actual main subject of tonight was supposed to be about age, I guess, which we could probably talk about now if Dan hasn't got anything crazy.
No, mine was just again. How can I can't compete on that, Craig? Like I said, just a £600 cock a lady isn't buried with. That's about it. But after yours,
£600 brass cock, innit?
Brass cock. I don't know. Just see her like grave, and then you obviously know you have your headstone, but instead of a headstone, it's just a massive, big veiny cock.
Fair enough.
I mean, fair play to her. If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. I should be buried with a bloody bag of tissues and some lube.
On the top of it, it'll just be like a box of Kleenex.
Just a box of Kleenex.
And then Durex sensitive lube. But like carved into stone.
Die the way you live, innit? Die the way you live. Yeah, bloody hell. Might as well.
Christ.
Innit? Can you imagine, so was it the Vikings or was it maybe the Egyptians who believed that obviously when you got buried with the objects that you'd have them in the afterlife. So I'd want just, I don't know, what would I want?
Your Xbox.
Again, Xbox, a bottle of lube, and I don't know.
I would say porn magazines, but they're a bit out of fashion now.
Yeah.
A pocket pussy.
Oh God, yeah, innit? Oh,
the thing is, when they dig your body up in 1,000 years' time, the pocket pussy will still be fucking there because it's made out of synthetic plastic and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you know what, that's one thing I can't wait. Imagine this is going to be like a million years in the future. Well, not a million, but imagine like 20,000 years in the future when human civilization's dead and aliens finally visit Earth, and they'll be digging around. Oh, let's do a bit of archaeology. Oh, dig, and all they're gonna see is a massive pair of silicon tits.
Yeah,
that is gonna be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait.
They go into like an old destroyed sex shop, and all that's left is the dildos and the butt plugs and that lot on the walls, and everything else is just deteriorated.
And the worst thing you can imagine would be like, oh, well, they were obviously an advanced civilization. They like to do body modification, but we don't know what these are for.
And then they find the DVD.
Just find DVDs. Oh, fair enough. Right. So, do you want to go to our main subject? I don't know. I think Vapping was, but.
Well, I was just going to talk about age and all of its perks. And
go on then.
Perks. because there's no perks when you get old. And sorry, Mr. Hill, I imagine you would probably agree. Getting old doesn't come without its negatives. But I don't know. I just noticed, especially right. Okay, so it's mostly because it's today, and I've always spoke to Dan about this. But Rosa went to work at like 1:30, and there you go, John.
For free. There you go.
Can climb a wall.
Climb a wall.
So yeah, Rosa went to work. I sat down and I started watching a series on TV, and I felt my head just bobbing away, and I was like, for fuck's sake. So I turned it off and I just put some video. You know, when you just put some random shit up on YouTube and let YouTube take away. And then I remember looking at my phone, and it was probably like, I don't know, 2:15, something like that, maybe 2:30.
Yeah.
And the next minute I wake up and it's like 3:45 or something like that. I was like, oh my God, I've been asleep. And I know I've been asleep because my throat was really dry where I've been snoring.
Yeah. The
Windows wide open in the front room, so everyone heard me that walked past the house. And
you're catching flies.
Catching flies, and the cats are like fly out of sleep as well. And there was some random shit on YouTube that I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think actually what I woke up to was Skyrim's music. Skyrim's like ambient music on in the background. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty decent. But
Mate,
yeah.
do you know what? The thing I cannot wait for, and I 100% cannot wait for this, is getting a bit dopey, because I am going to get away with murder when I'm a bit dopey. Because you know when you like, or do you know what? I cannot wait. I'm purposely going to do this. I'm going to pay with change, so I'm going to go into any store. Oh no!
What's up?
You right, Chud?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, went a bit funny then. I cannot wait to go into a store and pay with 1 and 2 pences. Don't care.
They probably won't be around.
Take as long.
They won't exist.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, but I'm old, so...
Sorry, dear, I've only got a load of change. Can I pay in pennies?
You'd just be sat there.
Paying for your Stella.
Paying for my Stella. Mate, I'm just going to do it to the piss, because everyone, you stood there and you're like, fuck's sake, just use your card.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 2022, for fuck's sake, can you just use your phone or something? I bet John's one of those.
Just use your card. I can't wait. The dopiness, I'm going to play on it, because if I'd be like, oh, I can't be bothered to find something. Oh, sorry, can you just find this for me? I'm really lost.
Could you lift that up? It's really heavy.
Can you lift that up? It's really heavy.
My piles are playing up today. I can't lift it up.
My piles. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for it. It just... Oh, I'm going to play hell. Play hell. I'm going to get my bloody...
Some of us still have pre-decimal. I've got a tin of like bloody pre-decimal stuff somewhere.
I don't know. It's all
but yeah,
bloody...
anyway. So it's just the fact that I remember when I was probably like 18, 19, and the thought of having a nap during the day just made me think, why? I don't need to.
Yeah.
I've got stuff to do. I'm going to play football. I'm going to go out with my mates, go to the pub, blah, 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 whatever. But now, actually, sitting on that sofa and having a little nap was probably the best thing I've done all fucking week. I was like, either I'm going to wake up feeling like... Because normally when I used to have a nap during the day, I used to wake up feeling like crap. But actually, when I woke up this time, I was like, I
felt good. Mate. Do you know what the worst time for me is when you get back from work at 4:30, 5 o'clock. You get back, you sit in the chair. Now, we got recliners, mate. I'm off. I'm so gone. Between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Mate. It's when you're at work. Here's another one, Chad. This is me when I get older. When you have something to eat, and it's about 1:30, and you're doing your work, tapping away, and do you know when you're doing the old nod and dog? You're doing that. You're like, no, I've got to do something.
Yeah, because on my desk at work, I've got a fucking office chair, but it reclines, like you said. And I've just eaten my lunch, and I'm like, I've got 20 minutes of my lunch break left. I'll put an alarm on and have a little snooze. But I can't do it at work. But yeah, it'd be very easy because I mean it's just eating in general. Because normally this year I'm determined to at Christmas eat my Christmas dinner and I'm gonna have a fucking nap.
Oh, 100%. That's standard, isn't it?
I've never done it ever in my life.
Haven't you?
No, but
Hey,
I'm
you always
doing it.
put Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on
Oh,
and have a
Christ.
little nap.
No. Normally we used to our tradition was play games and stuff after doing Sunday roast, but Sunday like Christmas dinner was always be like 3 o'clock anyway, so it's like halfway through the day.
Yeah, isn't it?
But we're just gonna have a chilled one this year. I'll
Mate,
probably
you
end
must.
up doing a dinner. So
I was gonna say you're gonna do it, but you must remember this. One thing I always used to do. You probably did this because I know you did. Would steal a roast potato, and then Mum would chase you out of the bloody kitchen with a bloody wooden spoon.
yeah,
And they're like, "Get out,
he's
you
just
little
getting
bugger!"
away, get in the kitchen, and
Getting
she'd be
away.
like, your mum would be cooking something up, and she'd, "What do you want?" Nothing, and he's just kind of like looking over, seeing what she's got cooking, and he'd go, "I'll have one of them." Normally, what I used to go for was the
Pigs and blankets.
pigs in blankets.
Yes, 100%.
Because if you pinch one, it's not really noticeable until she dishes it out. So you just like, I'll have one of them, and then bit of stuff in. Yeah, quite often used to do that. And then she'd like, if I went into the kitchen, she'd get me to do something. So I'd always have to stir the gravy because Mummy used to do the gravy in a big fucking on top of the hobs, but it was on a cooking tray.
Yeah.
And she put all the juices from all the vegetables and stuff in there, and you'd have to stand there and stir it for ages.
Yeah.
So that was the job. And then I remember this is like really talking about age now. There was always kind of not so much an argument, but a bit of a bicker between me and my sister of who'd wash up and who'd wipe up.
Oh yeah, always, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
I
hate
did it last
Ryan.
time.
I prefer washing.
Yeah, that's what I used to say. But then it's because the good thing about washing is once you've done it, you can fuck off. Whereas if you're wiping up, you have to wait for the person that's washing up to finish doing their stuff before you can finish doing what you got to do. But some of us were lucky enough to get a slice of bread and dip in.
Dripping. I love a bit of dripping though. Do you know what? Whenever
Never
I
had
do a roast dinner, I love dripping. Absolutely quality.
Never had it. Couldn't tell
Mate,
you.
it's just all the fat. It's
Is it?
literally just fat.
Right. That's probably a good
It
thing I haven't.
tastes- Honest to God, mate, it tastes incredible.
Is that homemade bread you used to have, John, or imagine it
Yeah,
is?
home-
Imagine your mum used to make her own bread.
Oh, imagine that home baked bread. Bloody lovely.
Yeah.
What I was going to say. Now, have you just? I've obviously Rick and Morty season 5. Oh no, season 6. What you thinking?
Or they've announced it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Well, yeah. So apparently the co-creators come out and said it's going to be a fucking amazing. Now I love Rick and Morty.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
did you think of season 5?
I thought it was alright. I thought it was pretty good.
Is that the one oh it's when they actually attack the space station? Was it the League of Ricks? No, what's it called? When's it coming out? That's a good point, actually.
No,
When is it coming
The
out?
last season is Evil Morty's in it.
Yeah, and and they take over the. I don't know. I can't think.
Ricktopia, is it?
Ricktopia. What's it called?
Yeah, I know what you
And then
mean.
obviously they leave them at the end, don't they? They jump into the old spaceship, and,
And
I
he go,
can't
and
remember
he goes into like a parallel universe, doesn't he?
or something.
Evil Morty, that's it.
So when is season 6? Now, my favorite episode is the dog one. I absolutely love the dog one.
Well, the first is that the first or second episode?
It is like the first or second episode, but it's like, where's my testicles, Summer?
That's it. Yeah.
Where are
Where's my
my
testicles, Summer?
Where are my testicles, Summer?
Yeah.
Mate, do you know what? I was watching The Simpsons and had some of the old episodes on. I love some of the stuff Homer says. I mean, my favourite quote from it is the one when he changes his name, changes it to Max Power. He's like, oh, why Max Power? Because you just strap yourself in and feel the G's. But what's the other one? When he tells Bart, he goes, do you know what? If something's too hard, don't bother doing it. I just love...
Yeah, the original Simpsons definitely tested the boundaries a lot more than they do now.
It's just brilliant. There's one when I'm trying to think what one it is. It was the one with the do you know that teacher? He's like really really good teacher, and Lisa sort of really the one when he comes in as a cowboy, playing the guitar, because Mrs. who's her? Oh God,
Crabapple?
who's not Mrs. Crabapple? she's Bart's teacher. Who's Lisa's teacher? I think she's off sick, isn't she?
Oh, I
She
know you're on about. I can't remember who it is. Yeah, I know you're on about.
and they get a substitute teacher, and it's when was it Homer goes. It's not that I don't understand. It's just that I don't care. I love that so much.
And parents wonder why we used to act up in school. It's because we used to watch The Simpsons. This innocent cartoon that used to be on every 6 o'clock on Channel 4.
Oh, it was on Channel 4, wasn't it? Yeah.
And
And
I
then
used
it
to have
moved
to
to
fight my
BBC.
mum for the TV because she would want to watch Neighbours or Emmerdale. Or, not Neighbours or Home and Away. Sometimes I
Miss
used to
Hoover.
get Miss Hoover. Miss Hoover?
I love The Simpsons so much. The old series Simpsons. I must admit, I've not caught any of the new ones.
They're alright. This is kind of... yeah. I think they just don't get... Yeah. I mean, what are they at? They're on like season 30 or something now?
Oh, it's so ridiculous like that. They must be over 1,000 episodes now.
I remember getting the...
The animation is better. I
200th
can't say it's
episode.
not. If you compare the episode, if you the very first
Oh,
episode
Yeah.
when they get Santa's little helper, the animation is it's dog shite.
It's nasty. It's
It is so
hard to watch.
crap. But I think the jokes are a lot better in the old
Homer sounds
series.
different. It's a different actor at that point, isn't it?
Different actor?
Different actor playing Homer.
Oh no, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Because the voice is all weird
Yeah.
as well. And I know in the earlier season, if you can obviously have a look at it. If you go back now because they've ran out of yellow, they actually turn Mr. Smithers into like this sort of like a brown color, because that was the only ink they actually had. So for the first, I think like some characters like really weird greens and purples, and they literally just filled in all the colors that they could because they ran out of ink. Because I suppose it was handmade.
Yeah. Ran out of yellow felt tip.
Ran out of yellow felt tip.
I'm trying to think. See, my favourite Simpsons episode is the one where Homer goes through. It's the it's behind the bookshelf, the door to parallel universe.
Oh, is that when they do when he goes into the real life?
Yeah,
universe?
he comes into 3D. Well,
Yeah, that's it.
our
3D.
dimension, the 3D world.
That's it. That's a great episode.
But it's just like yeah, it's just that whole episode's pretty good. I quite like it. That's a Tree of Horrors one, I think, isn't it?
It could be. Yes, it could be one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Sorry, someone sneezed outside.
Oh, mate, you hear him? Tell him to shut up.
Like every now and then I hear some noise and it's just him blowing his nose. But it's like, Jesus, because he sits in his conservatory on his computer. But yeah.
Mate, what I'm going to go on, and I know I've ranted about it, I've been watching some more of The Terminal List. Mate, watch it. It's so goddamn good.
What is it about?
So, Chris Pratt, so it starts off, so that he's part of a SEAL team, and the mission goes wrong, and he gets concussion, and the first, I don't want to give it away, but in like the first couple of episodes, he's trying to figure out if he's just cocked up, because obviously there's like an explosion and it gives him concussion, and you're not sure if he's just cocked up, but he's trying to tell if he's telling the story wrong, like, because obviously he's being investigated, you know, why did this mission go tits up? But then you start finding out things and things go deeper. Mate, Chris Pratt is such a good actor.
Isn't that just Jason Bourne?
It kind no and yes, I suppose. It kind of is Jason Bourne, but this one he's like a proper badass because he's like a Navy SEAL in it. He's so cool. I love him. But how many episodes? 8 episodes. I think we're episode 6 at the moment.
Sorry, Seb's just saying that bloke in the background. Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing? Are they outside your garden or something?
No, he's got a conservatory in his garden and he sits in there with the windows open and stuff. But I think he suffers from like hay fever.
Oh, it's going mental. Absolutely mental.
Hang on. Oh no, he's blown his nose in, but he missed it. John, actually, I don't know if you've seen this. John, look. I mean, you'll say it's a tarts drink because it's orange, but it's blood orange Thatcher's. Anyway, yeah, I don't understand it either. Why would you sit there when you go either? But
Well, yeah. Why would you sit there?
Sit in a room that's got closed windows, but then it's quite well. It's not warm, but it's still quite warm. So I'm trying to think if I've had any interesting stories on the train. No, I haven't really. I mean, apart from the fucking strikes.
Well, no, that's why you haven't had any strange stories, because they're all on strike at the moment.
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday I had to drive into work, which was... I fucking hate driving into work. I like it, but I don't like it because every fucker wants to race me all the time, and it's just... I don't...
So in a little polo, trying to get one up on you.
They get right up my ass, and they're like... It's always fucking knobheads in Mercedes as well. They're up your ass, and they think they're really, really quick, and you're just like, oh, just go.
Oh, Tuesday. I know. Seb wants to know about that fight on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it was a fight. I don't know too much about it because I didn't see how it transpired. But outside of my work is Lawrence Hill, and there was two guys having an altercation or something outside the shop, and one of them stabbed the other in the neck and ran off. But Seb was on his way to the Lidl at the time getting his lunch.
Oh God! I've just seen he's had to give a statement as well.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah, because he's seen it. Well, he didn't see the stabbing, but he's seen the altercation. Yeah, they had it all taped off. There's blood all over the floor and everything.
Oh God! Really?
Yeah.
Mate, that's pretty mental.
Getting stabbed in the neck as well. Isn't it? What a horrible place to get stabbed.
I bet it was over something stupid like a packet of crisps.
Probably dealing.
I know. As I say on Twitter, I saw the funniest thing. Have you ever seen it? I saw on Twitter. So this guy goes up to the camera. He's got a can of I don't know, Red Bull. And he goes, how much is this? The shopkeeper goes, oh, it's £1.50. He goes, I got 50p, so fuck off. And just walks off. It's so funny.
That's good, funny.
I don't know. It just made me laugh so much. He's like, fuck off, it's 50p. Just runs out the store.
What did I see? I seen it's somewhere in London. Somebody's there's like a spot where, when you used to get the disabled bays on the road.
Oh yeah.
So someone's done the same sort of thing with white paint, but they've put drug dealer bay.
Oh God.
And then there's a sign up on the side saying, "Please be aware of drug dealers operating in this area." I think someone's trying to tell the drug dealers to fuck off, kind of thing.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
Yeah, it showed it on TikTok, and I thought that's quite funny. Someone's actually gone to the effort of painting on the road and making this real-looking sign. It says, "Please be aware that drug dealers operate in this area." But
oh God!
It's somewhere in London, somewhere. I'm trying to think of anything else I've seen the last couple of days. Cut my finger open and at work. That was fucking interesting.
Have I been watching any films? Be honest, mate. I've been
watching Rust to Riches, the new season. Rust is it's like this Gotham garage in America, and what they do is they specialize in doing rat rods and hot rods and stuff.
Yeah.
But the new season's out, and I've been kind of binge watching that. I'll probably watch a few more episodes tomorrow. But yeah, it's all right. But I mean, a lot of it is staged, and it kind of feels like it's forced as well now this season. I think they're kind of, but it's just interesting to see what they do with the cars.
Okay.
I'll tell you what actually, yeah, something that did happen to me this week, and it was when I was driving home from work. I was following a Hell's Angel bloke on a motorbike, and fuck me, that bike was loud.
Was it?
It was. I couldn't hear my car because of the bike.
Mate, your car's loud as well, isn't it?
He had the roof down, and he was in front of me, and it was going through St. Philip's towards the M32.
Yeah.
And he wasn't hanging around. Even though it was a big chopper bike, he was throwing it into the roundabouts, and he was just fucking ragging the shit out of it. It's Hell's Angel. Hell's Angel?
Yeah.
Because the pub outside our work is actually a Hell's Angels pub.
Is it?
This is where they always meet up and stuff. So if, ever have any trouble, I'll just pop in there and say, yeah, you want to help me out?
It is 50 quid. What can you do?
Yeah.
Just a light beating.
I was like, it was quite funny. I was driving along thinking, I'm probably more afraid of this bloke on this push bike, on this burnt bike, than I am of a copper that's like a couple of cars up in front.
Oh God, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the copper will just go, you naughty boy, you've done something silly. Whereas that bloke on the bike will go, we'll see you in a couple of days, mate. And then he turns up with his mates and a couple of baseball bats and just, yeah.
Oh God.
But anyway, yeah, that was, I mean, I don't really had anything really eventful to happen this week, sadly. No fun stories from Chad.
Mate, what's the do you know? Do you know what? Because I've been on holiday, haven't I? So I've just been ripping out, doing bits around the house, and
I've seen your pictures of your bathroom.
oh, mate, do you know what? The worst thing, that's one thing I'm going to rant about, is people doing bodge jobs. Fuck's sake. Now, the reason they put that shitty cladding on is because they couldn't be bothered to bloody plaster the walls. So now I'm here sorting it out, like Mr. Dickhead here, aren't I? Do you know what? Just do it right first time. Like, so the pipe work, they couldn't even be bothered. So, like, there was like a cupboard, so I ripped the cupboard out. And then they couldn't even, this is how lazy, they couldn't even be bothered to put the pipe work underneath the floorboards. So they've literally just got this pipe, and it's just like, just do it properly. Mate, sorting out shit. Bloody hell. I want to be the one doing the bodge job, not the one sorting it out.
They just tried to do it cheap, though, aren't they? That's all it is.
Hey, 100% they've done it cheap.
And the problem is when you're buying the house, you can't see it because it's underneath all that stuff.
Underneath it, you look at it, you're just like, oh my God. Move house. Well, I moved about a year ago now, but
Wow.
mate, do you know what the worst thing about? Well,
When did you move to North Wales?
Oh, I moved to North Wales in 2017.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, 27. So we've been up here 5 years now. So we rented for the first 4 years, isn't it? And now we've just bought. We've been in the house for about a year. But do you know what the problem is? And I sort of knew this as a doer-upper. It's saving up for everything else and trying to get bloody people to do work for you. There's been a few times when I've asked for people to like, oh, do you want to come around and do give me a quote? So many people bloody don't turn up. You like, fuck me, mate. This is like a £3,000-4,000 job, and you're not bothered about the money.
Yeah.
That baffles me.
And then he'll go, and then the kind of person will moan about their electric bill. Well, yeah, but if you did my bathroom for me, you'd be getting £4,000, wouldn't you?
Bathroom. Yeah. So bodge job. And the worst thing is though, what I'm more pissed off about. Sorry, this is ranting now. Should have got me on the old bath. They didn't put any bloody isolating valves on the fucking sink. So now it's pissing down with rain. So tomorrow I've got to go out in the bloody rain, turn off the water outside, go back in, take the fucking sink out. Just if all they'd done is put a little isolation tap on the sink, it would have been like a 10-minute job. So
you're gonna put an isolator on there?
Yeah, when we get a new one fitted in. Well, what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to take it all out because they've not put an isolation cap on. I'm gonna have to see what you sort of put a join and put a cap on it. So, but I don't know. I suppose it's 22 mil, but it's just like a pain in the ass.
It would be 22. It would be 15 on your sink taps. It'd be 15 on your bath
15.
taps. It might be 22, but.
I'll have to have a look. But so don't do bodge jobs. Bloody don't do bodge jobs.
Don't be cowboys. Get some fucking professionals to do it.
Get some professionals to do it.
You might pay more, but you just get a better job in the long run.
Absolutely. Just you son of a bitches.
Yeah, well,
that's my little rant. Chad.
I mean, I had my episode this early in the week with the fucking shower pump. That was my fun part.
Oh, the shower pump. Yeah, but that's a funny story.
Pissing another my fucking arm. Ugh.
That's just.
But it's working fine now. The good news is the shower works perfectly, and it's not too strong. It's not too soft. The only thing I now need to do is change the pole that the shower's on, because where you put the shower head in is broken, so you can't rotate it up and down, so you can't change the direction of it.
Okay.
So I just need to replace that at some point, but I'm really not that fussed at the moment. I can still get in there and get wet, so that's the main thing.
You always get.
Got a catio coming next week. If anyone doesn't know what a catio is, it's a bird cage, but for cats. Unfortunately, my partner Rosa doesn't want to let the cats out into the garden or into the streets or anything.
Oh, why is that?
Because what happened to the last one?
Yes. Oh,
Flattened them, and we found them underneath someone else's decking. But that's I can't make a noise now. So that comes. It's like a cage for them, so they can go outside and not escape the garden, basically. So we'll have to put that together next week. I'm sure there'll be some fun stories with that. Me losing my temper and breaking.
God, 100%, mate. That's it. Flathead, fucking.
Yeah.
Flathead screws.
Whoever invented them.
They're so fucking annoying to get off.
They're pointless. John, you're a man of wisdom and experience. What is the purpose of a flat-headed screw? Why did we have them? Why do they even exist?
So fucking. Do you know the screwdriver keeps popping out of them? They are horrendous. Absolutely horrendous.
Slothead. Yeah, flathead, slothead. Not Phillips. But yeah, I don't understand. And not only that, if you get a really old one, sometimes the screwdriver slips and it starts taking the edges away. So then you can't get a grip on it.
Exactly what happened. Trust me. So that's one thing. So it's about when I decided to rip this out. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. I feel sorry for Jodie because all she must have heard is just me swearing, just swearing at bloody.
Have you got neighbours?
Oh yeah, they were. Cause I had the window open as well, so they would just heard me going mental.
Either that you were going to have a really, really rough sex with Jodie, or
so call you dirty little bastard. Get in there, you fucker.
Stop snipping, you fucker. Oh, wow, this guy's really passionate.
Mate, I hate them.
Jodie walks out and they're like, "Are you okay?
You okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, just the
there must
helps.
be a reason for them. There must be like, I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper to make or something because they're just like a groove along them or something. But yeah, I fucking hate them. I absolutely hate them. The other, we were talking about screws. This is like how we're showing our age. The other kind of screws I hate are the ones you don't get them very often, but you get them on like electronical things. They're hexagonal in shape, but they got like a little point in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And you have to get a specially made fitting that goes on them. I've got them on the PlayStation. Basically, I just snapped them all off because I couldn't get my fucking bit into it. But I bought these bits that was specialized for PlayStation 4, so I could obviously do stuff with it. And they end up turning up with like no hole in the middle, so I had to snap the things off. So in order to, the Phillips weren't invented.
Them bastard screws. Absolutely just I hate them.
I hate using screwdrivers, to be honest. It hurts my wrist. My wrist is not up to.
Well, be honest, the problem is actually the screwdriver because obviously because you're like in a tight confined area, you can't use a bloody drill. You have to use a screwdriver, and it's like I'm just swearing.
Yeah, I've got delicate wrists now, Seb.
Delicate wrists.
I would say it's not 34 years of wanking, is it? It's when did I start? I was probably about. Well, actually, it's probably about 24 years of. Nah, no, I wasn't. I wasn't 10. Well, no, probably about 13 when I started. So it's just under 20. About 20 years of masturbation. has you can hear it going.
A bendy extender.
Are you talking about my wrist?
Oh, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what Rosa calls my willy. A bendy extender.
Oh, God. 12? John Hill starting early.
Christ, John.
Like it.
You must have, like, fused wrists.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so like that was sort of the age sort of thing. I mean, you could talk about age forever, and like all this sort of nostalgia, but we'll leave the nostalgia sort of things.
An iron grip.
Nighttime, the cat's right. Still pretty bright. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think that has been an exciting episode. I'm not sure about you, Chud. You ready to call it a night?
Yeah. I think I've sickened enough people with my vabbing.
Vabbing, is that what it's called? Vabbing.
Vabbing. Vabbing. If everyone wants to Google it, or actually go on YouTube, not YouTube, go on the dark web and have a look to see what vabbing is. Yeah. So, right. So the next thing is Dan's doing another Let's Play of Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil on Tuesday. So hopefully, touch wood, I think we might be able to complete it. Hopefully. Another thing, if you've not liked or subscribed, please like and subscribe and follow the channel.
Yeah. Everything you do, I do it for you. No, it all helps. It all helps us to gain popularity and bring more content to you guys. Because just I kind of want to do more Let's Plays, but I don't really know what to play, to be honest.
I was struggling because after I've completed Resident Evil, mate, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do unless I go through the whole series.
You could do the whole series, especially the remasters.
The remasters. I could do the remasters. I'll have to have a look.
Because I've never seen Nemesis all the way through. Because I remember the first time when I played Nemesis, the first time you meet the Nemesis in the kitchen is where I rage quit.
Oh, fair enough.
And I just went, no, not for me. Because it comes in with the rocket launcher, doesn't he? And he just fucking blows you. If you're not quick enough, he blows the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't think I've seen the second one anyway. Cool.
There you go. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for watching,
ever
everybody.
so much. Thanks for joining. Cheers. Bye.
Laters. Bye.